So today, we're playing as the Pyro, and we got a special challenge lined up. We're diving into a custom unranked game with max money. Our goal? To get a Rainbow Goobert worth about 67 gold. But how are we going to get it? By using an offer bowl to trade up 4 items per round, worth the same for that Goobert. Plus, we may also get that unique item presents, which could give us that Goobert if we stack up our gold before we enter that next shop. Well, let's jump in and see if we can get that Rainbow Goobert. Okie dokie, so today we're going to be playing the PYROMANCER. We're going to other game modes, Custom Unranked. We're going bonus monies, and yeah, we're going to be jumping straight in. And we're going to try to go for big old Gooberts, Rainbow Goobert type build. So we really want to grab as much items as we can grab for sale and place them inside our offering ball. Now I'm going to roll, and I'm going to grab this broom, and I'm going to keep our piggy bank as well. I'm going to roll one more time looking for any items on sale, but I will be rocking on with this sort of situation. So we're going to be offering up our dagger with a wooden sword and 2 shiny shells. And we're going to see what sort of craziness we can achieve today. But awesome. Just pausing the video here very quickly just to ask you to subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. Definitely awesome. Win our first round. So what do we get? We got ourselves a corrupted crystal, a bag of stones, and a flame. So unfortunately, I will be offering up that corrupted crystal, bag of stones. I'm going to grab the garlic too. And I'm going to grab this and a set of healing herbs. Now we'll be rolling. We do have a ton of monies. So we'll be grabbing another broom. Let's keep rolling. We definitely want to grab as much amulets as possible. But let's grab this bit of storage. But yeah, we'll be moving on. Actually, let's actually make better use of this piggy bank. And we're going to keep moving. So with double brooms in, we should be able to inflict a lot of blinds. And yeah, we should be able to get some crazy value with our offering ball. Especially with all these extra monies. But definitely, smashing going up against this big old berserker. But what do we get? We got ourselves the amulets of alchemy with a spear with a wooden sword. So I'm going to be offering up that amulets of alchemy with a spear. I'm going to grab this too. Amulet of darkness. I'm going to be offering that up. I'm going to be taking this customer card and a set of healing herbs as well, as we roll for now. Now the thing is, we could also craft up a shovel to try and dig up some extra items per round as well. But I'm not going to be taking it. I'm going to grab ourselves a banana, and that is a mana orb, which I do kind of want to grab too. However, that's literally a freaking staff of fire right here. Let's sell our wooden sword, and let's go ahead and craft up that magic staff. I'm also going to reserve the storage, and you know what? I will be moving on. So we're definitely going to go for staff of fire straight away. Definitely the fastest staff of fire I probably have ever had. But hey, we're going to be generating up a lot of value with this offering ball, with double amulets, healing herbs, and a spear as well. And smashing. Definitely smashing. So we got ourselves a phoenix, amulet of life, another wooden sword, and a stone as well. So yeah, unfortunately I was looking for slime time. That way it'd be much easier to start gathering up some Gooberts. But we didn't get it, so I'm going to take part of the moon for now. And we're going to be crafting this up. We're going to be taking this as well. Let's grab this bit of storage. Let's offer up the amulet of life with this phoenix as well. I'm going to roll. I'm going to grab this bit of storage. I'm going to sell our wooden sword to continue to roll. And I definitely want this set of blueberries. I'm going to sell a broom to grab this for some mana generation. And it will be moving on with this for now. So we're going to be offering up a draconic orb with a phoenix with our amulet of life. But we do got to keep moving. Want to grab as much mana orbs as possible to be crafting up some moon ambers. And we do want to offer up as much value in one go into our offering ball. So for now, we did get ourselves a corrupted armor, or corrupted crystal. And if we want to go for a Rainbow Goobert, which does cost 67 golds, we do need to offer up 4 high value items. And these corrupted armors are going to be super high value. So we should probably be keeping these corrupted crystals. However, I'm going to grab the spear. I'm going to grab this fanny pack as well. I'm going to roll for now, and we definitely need to grab this Goobert for sure. And we're going to be crafting up a chili Goobert. I'm going to sell a frying pan to roll again. I'm going to be grabbing another fanny pack as well. But yeah, we'll be moving on. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a hero sword. So, yeah, we could be in a bit of trouble getting a steel Gooberts. So we'll have to sort that out eventually. But, yeah, we're going to be rocking on with this for now. All we need is a bunch of holy armors. But hey, we got ourselves our Arms of Darkness back with an Armor of Life. We got ourselves a Gooberts, a Whetstone, another fanny pack. We're going to roll again. A Phoenix on sale for 6, we're going to have to take. And let's roll. Another amulets, we're definitely going to grab 2. But I'm going to grab this health pot, and instead of crafting up mana pot, I'm going to be offering it up with this whole setup. So all in all, it shouldn't be too bad. And our Starfire should be able to deal quite a bit of damage. All we need to do is get 2 mana for it. And this Starfire is going to have a lot of scaling damage. And not too bad. Definitely not too bad. What do we get? We got ourselves our first mana orb with another corrupted crystal, which is smashing for sure, and Amulet of Feasting. Let's grab you, Amulet of Alchemy. I'm going to roll for now. I'm going to grab Potion Bolts. Another Phoenix on sale for 6 is crazy good value. Another mana orb is awesome for sure too. I'm going to be offering up both of these for right now. I'm going to sell 3 flames to grab ourselves another freaking mana orb. And yeah, we'll be moving on. So we're going to be offering up our Phoenix and good armor with both of these amulets as well. So yeah, we should be in a much better spot. We've had Phoenix for 3 rounds now. We've offered up 3 Phoenixes that have all been on sale. So definitely not too bad for us. And awesome. So what the hell are we going to get? We got ourselves a Wolpertinger with 2 leather boots. And we got 2 corrupted crystals, so I'm genuinely thinking about taking that Dark Lantern. Now that is a freaking presence with bonus monies. Holy moly, that could actually be our genuine win con into trying to get our Rainbow Gooberts. I'm going to be super silly. I'm going to be taking it. And now here comes the brain melting of the presents. Because offering up items that are on sale, it generates up more value for us that we can sell as well. So yeah, we definitely want to be grabbing stuff on sale and offering that up, while also kind of selling everything else that we do have. So yeah, we'll be moving on with this for now. So we're going to be offering up a Wolpertinger with both our leather boots. So it shouldn't be too bad. We do get invulnerability with that Dark Lantern. We should be able to scale up our Starfire as well. And actually, our opponent is putting up quite a good fight. Surprisingly, with a spear and a little tiny sharp bow. But holy moly, look at the genuine value that we did manage to get. For sure, we got 2 holdalls, which means our storage is pretty much solved. We got ourselves a freaking card Gooberts. We got ourselves another magic staff. So we could have dual staff of wares. So card Goober is worth about 12 golds. We got the vampire gloves, which is worth about 12 gold as well. Next up, the frozen buckler is worth about 8 golds. And then our magic staff is also going to be worth quite a bit of gold. But I'm going to sell it because we literally got a practically large greatsword on sale. So that is going to be a lot of value inside our offering ball. And I'm going to sell you. I'm going to sell pretty much the rest of this stuff. I'm going to be crafting up a burning coal too. And I'm going to sell this lucky clover. Now let's go to move on. So once we do offer up all this stuff, we should be in a pretty awesome spot with a ton of value for sure. Now, practically large greatsword is going to be dealing a little bit of damage since we do have a card Goobert, but we don't actually trigger, so not too great for us, but we'll see what we get. We've got a big old Buster Blade. We got ourselves a Moon Shield, a Prismatic Orb, and an Amethyst Wand. So first of all, let's go in here and let's see. Moon Shield is worth about 18 gold, so not too bad. Buster Blade is worth about 14 gold, so that's 32 gold. With the Prismatic Orb, that's going to be 45 gold. And yeah, we need about 22 more gold. try and get ourselves a Rainbow Gooberts. So right now I'm going to sell this frying pan. I'm going to sell me a little bit of coal. And what should we take for right now? I kind of want to take By the Holy Light because we're going to be looking for some armors. And that is going to help us get some sales. And speaking of some sales, that is a Prismatic Orb on sale for 7. So for right now I'm going to sell our Spike Shields. I'm going to sell our Bird. I'm going to be taking this Prismatic Orb. And this Prismatic Orb too. Now call me crazy, I'm going to be offering these up straight away. I'm also going to sell this Draconic Orb so we can grab this bit of storage. And pretty much fill out our whole inventory. So I'm going to sell you. And I do want to add our blueberries in this side. And unfortunately, I think I'm going to be taking our moon shields for now. I do want to keep this because it is a super high value item. Even though we could be using it with a powered moon. But I'm also going to sell these for now. And yeah, I will be moving on. So we're going to be offering up 2 Prismatic Orbs. With a big old bust blade. And our Amethyst Swalp. Even though these are all going to be dark items. For a Dark Lantern. So in all, we should be in a super fantastic spot. Although we are actually in a not so great spot with these opponents. They're going to be removing a lot of our buffs, but not too bad. That Sapphire doing insane damage for us. But hey, we did end up with a 42 DPS, which is not too bad at this point of the game, but definitely should be increased with how much money we do have. We got ourselves a Stone Golem and a crazy amount of items. Now, Stone Golem is worth about 16 golds. And we did get a heart container, which I'm going to be crafting up into a Heart of Darkness because that is going to be a high value item. So with a Heart of Darkness, that is going to be worth 19 golds. Our Moon Shield is going to be worth about 18 golds. Stone Golem is not going to be as much value. I'm going to sell you Maneki Neku. I'm going to be offering up 2. We did grab ourselves another Corrupted Crystal. I'm going to be selling a Dragon. And I'm going to be taking another Corrupted Crystal. I'm going to sell a Stamina Sack. And right now I'm going to roll a little bit. And try and find ourselves a Moon Armor. Which we did actually manage to get. And that is extremely valuable to us. Because we're going to be crafting up a Moon Armor. So we're going to sell you. We're going to sell all this. Sell a banana. Sell you 2. You can grab this right now. And we're going to be crafting up that Moon Armor. So that is going to be 3 high value items. Once we get a Heart of Darkness, with our Holy Armor, with our Moon Shield as well. Now actually this Goobert's not going to be a ton of value for us. So I'm going to sell it. I'm going to roll. I'm also going to sell this Bloody Amulet and I'm going to be taking another Draconic Orb. Now we could have actually just used our Draconic Orb in here. Yeah, that would actually be quite clever. But yeah, I'm going to be offering up 2 Draconic Orbs with a Maneki Neku. With a freaking Stone Golem too. And yeah, we'll be moving on. So can we deal with this Spicy Banana, Poison Ivy, Pumpkin, and Ranger? Yeah, we should have no problem whatsoever. We have a ton of value. We got our Stone Golem procced pretty much immediately. Give us a ton of block, give us a ton of power. Scaling up our damage on our Sapphire even more. And definitely not too bad. So what do we get? Okay, we got a Perfect Emeralds. Which is worth about 16 golds. So we potentially could actually have enough. Yeah, we're going to be offering up our Perfect Emerald with 16 golds, 18 golds, and 38 gold between the 2 of these. So that should be enough because we do need 67 golds to actually get a Rainbow Goobert. I'm going to be selling this because I'm going to be grabbing this Amulets of Energy, which is amazingly good for us. We do have a bunch of amulets, and I would really love to keep our setup right now. But yeah, I'm going to be selling all this. Selling pretty much everything for right now. And yeah, let's keep moving. So let's see if we can actually get ourselves a Rainbow Goobert from the Offering Bowl. But yeah, our opponent is going to have a Falcon Blade, Tusk Poker, Shepherd's Crook. But smashing. Definitely not too bad for us. Okay, what are we going to get? We got ourselves a Crossblades. Unfortunately, we didn't actually get ourselves that Rainbow Goobert. But we did get a Crossblades, which Crossblades is worth about 38 golds. So for right now, I'm going to be trying to grab ourselves another freaking Rainbow Goobert. We're going to be offering up that Crossblades with that Lightsaber, with a Shield of Valor, with a Stone Helmet. So the stone helmet's going to be worth 13 gold. With the crossblades, that's 51 golds. That's 63 golds with our sun shields. And with our lightsaber, that should be about 74 golds. And yeah, I'm going to be pretty much selling everything else. So my Nekus, even though that does offer some sales. I'm going to be trying to pretty much sell enough to almost get ourselves a Rainbow Gooberts with our presents. So we're going to sell you, we're going to sell you. We do have to sell quite a lot though. And we're going to sell our Power of the Moon, Piggy Bank, and 2 flames. Now we have 2 opportunities to grab ourselves a freaking Rainbow Gooberts. Let's go and see, are we going to get that Rainbow Gooberts? We did sell quite a lot. We're going to be offering up quite a lot in our offering ball too. And we're going to be run through stamina like there's no tomorrow. So unfortunately, we could actually end up losing here. Even though we do have a ton of value. With the amount of stamina that we are using, yeah, we do actually fall short. Crazy, but it is what it is. Now, holy moly, that's a lot of items. Still no freaking Rainbow Gooberts. It's super unfortunate. Still no Rainbow Gooberts. So we're going to be selling our hammer. We're going to be selling this. We're going to be selling this too. And Frostbite, we could be offering up. That's a lot of weapons though. We're going to be selling these bags. We did get a Prismatic Orb, so we could offer up a Prismatic Orb, Crewwood Staff, Stone Golem, and we could potentially craft up another Moon Armor. So we're pretty much going to sell everything else. Try to get to that gold value again. So yeah, we have 71 golds. Let's try it again. Can we actually reach... Can we actually get a Rainbow Goobert from our offering ball or from our presents? We are offering up a lot of golds worth of stuff, and we're getting a ton of value each round. But unfortunately, with the amount of weapons we do have, we're going to be using up a crazy amount of stamina. And unfortunately, yeah, we do end up losing to a double magic staff, Deerwood Guardian, which is crazy. And holy moly, that's a lot of items, but still no Rainbow Gooberts. Although we could settle for good old King Gooberts. For now, I'm going to sell our Impartial Large Great Swords. We did get ourselves a Ruby Chunk, which I do want to keep because that's going to help us win some rounds. I'm going to sell our Chili Gooberts. I do want to keep this, and I'm going to be crafting up a King Goobert for now. So I'm going to be selling all this. We've got Shelly, which we're going to say goodbye to. We're going to sell all this. Pretty much sell everything we... Okay, we did get a Misfortune though, which is going to be stacking up a lot of buffs. Unfortunately, our Pandemonium is not going to be worth a whole lot of value. So we could actually have to offer up our Ruby Chunk. We're going to sell this. I'm going to sell all this. So we're going to sell a Pandemonium. We're going to sell pretty much all this stuff. Now, unfortunately, this is not going to be enough to actually get ourselves that Goobert. And this is still not going to be enough. So we do kind of have to offer up our King's Crown. Which is a little less than ideal, because I do want to go for that King Gooberts. We're definitely going to try to go for that Prismatic or that Rainbow Gooberts. So I'm going to be selling our rats. We're going to be selling all this. We're going to keep our Corrupted Crystal. We're going to keep Misfortune for now, because that is going to be some buff stacking for us. Let's sell pretty much everything else. Let's keep our flames for now. And yeah, let's keep moving. So, can we have 2 opportunities every round to try and get ourselves a Rainbow Gooberts. But can we survive going up again this Reaper who does have a Tarn Bloom with a Snake and an Ice Dragon? So they're going to have a ton of max life. They're going to have some max life scaling. But can we survive for long enough? We are inflicting a ton of debuffs. Our Sapphire is scaling up in damage. And not too bad. Definitely not too bad. Now, hey, we actually managed to get 1 Rainbow Gooberts. Not too bad. With a Prismatic Sword of all things, too. The funny thing is, we actually got the Berserker's Rainbow Gooberts. So I'm going to be crafting up a Heart of Darkness. Do you want to offer that up? But we're going to be selling this axe. We did grab ourselves an Amethyst Steel, which is going to be amazing with that Rainbow Gooberts. We're going to sell you. I do want to keep our Prismatic Sword. We also got another freaking Amethyst of Energy. We're going to sell this too. We're going to sell this bag. Okay, we did get ourselves a freaking Badgeroon. Which, you know what? It's going to make our Starfire trigger super fast. Now, unfortunately, we don't have enough value to be offering up in our offering bowl to try and get another Rainbow Goobert. We're going to sell you. We're going to sell pretty much all this stuff. So if we craft up a Heart of Darkness, that is going to be worth 19 golds. We could offer up our Mana Orb on our Shield of Valor. That way, with our Obsidian Dragon, with our Corrupted, with our Heart of Darkness, we're going to have another go at getting ourselves another Rainbow Goobert. So it does mean I'm going to be selling pretty much everything we do have right now. We're going to sell this too. I do kind of want to keep our cheese for now as well. And we do kind of want to keep all our flames. We sell you though. And yeah, unfortunately, I will be moving on. So we have another chance at the Rainbow Gooberts, but this should be smashing. We're going to be crafting up a Moon Shield as well. So we should be able to trigger that Gooberts pretty darn awesomely. Stacking up a lots of block, giving us some power, inflicting a lot of blinds. We are running out of stamina, which is not so great, but our weapon skilling is going to be pretty darn awesome. However, our opponent does have a ton of healing. And on healing, doesn't need accuracy, but not too bad. Definitely not too bad. But hey, we got some crazy good value right now. We even got a staff on healing. Now, unfortunately, we got the one Rainbow Goobert that doesn't actually give us any healing. But the staff on healing is going to be a high value item. So we did get a 4th Amulet of Energy. But we literally have no mana generation right now. So we probably do want to get rid of our Starfire. So first of all, we're going to be selling all this. Let's sell you 2. Let's sell you. Let's sell our Hero Longsword. Let's sell this cap. We do want to keep our Blueberries. We do want to keep that Book of Ice. We're going to be selling you 2. A Shell Totem. With this 2 and a pair of gloves. And you know what? I think we're going to sell our Starfire. Because that's going to bring us up to potentially get ourselves another Gooberts. I'm going to keep our Flute in as well. I'm going to sell that cheese. The Book of Ice is going to be awesome with that Amulet of Energy as well. So I do kind of want to keep that too. But I'm going to sell you. I'm going to sell a banana. I'm going to sell some feet as well. But yeah, we'll be moving on with the setup for now. And we should have a chance of inflicting a ton of debuffs. With our Prismatic Orb. And let's see if we can grab ourselves another freaking Rainbow Gooberts. I did want to move our Amulet Steel in. Into this position for right now. So this should be a super fast attacking Prismatic Sword with a ton of lifesteal as well. As we inflict a turbo amount of debuffs. As we inflict a turbo amount of blinds. So all this should be pretty darn smashing. And awesome. Definitely awesome. Now, did we get ourselves a Rainbow Gooberts? Unfortunately, we only managed to get one Rainbow Gooberts. But holy moly, look at this whole setup. And that is a freaking Excalibur. So I'm going to sell this bag. I'm going to sell a stone armor. We got so much Amulets of Energy. That's not even funny. We got ourselves a strong Vampiric Potion, which I'm going to be taking. I'm going to be selling this too. I'm going to sell a Katana. And we could also use up an Excalibur as well. I'm going to sell the Thornbloom. We did get ourselves a Holy Armor with a Heart Container as well. Although I'm going to be selling this too. Let's sell you as well. Amulet of Feasting, honestly, I don't exactly want. Now, this much Amulets of Energy. How crazy would that be with Excalibur? It would literally be insane, I'd say. But we have no food items to actually proc Excalibur. Except for one singular blueberry. Is it actually worth keeping in? I'm going to roll for now. Now, Jin's Lamp is a holy magic item, which I'm going to be grabbing. Another one of these. And Amulet of Feasting, let's keep moving. Another Heart Container, which we could potentially stack up a lot of max life. But let's keep moving. Another Stone Skin Potion for even more power stack. Not going to be taking it. Let's keep going. Prismatic Orb, you know what? Let's grab it. I'm going to slot that one in here for now. And let's keep moving. We got a lot of gold that we can use up to roll for quite a bit. Another Heart Container. I'm going to sell Excalibur. It would be a lot of fun, but yeah, we're not going to be taking it. Let's sell the Spike Shields. Let's sell you 2. Nice roll for now. Another Jin's Lamp, I do kind of want to grab. Over the Heart Container, I'm definitely going to grab it. Let's keep rolling. A Glowing Crown for some invulnerability. Hell yeah, I'm going to be grabbing it. We just need some mana generation. So I'm going to keep rolling to try and find a freaking mana orb. Which is awesome because we did manage to get it. Now I'm going to sell this Poison Dagger to continue to roll. Another set of blueberries. Honestly, I'm going to be grabbing. Let's keep rolling for now. Let's keep rolling. Some more invulnerability. Hell yeah, I'm going to be grabbing it. Let's sell all this stuff to grab this. Let's sell the flutes to keep rolling for now too. Let's sell Amulets of Feasting to keep rolling. And another Jin's Lamp on sale is crazy good value. But hey, let's sell our present for now so we can grab ourselves another Jin's Lamp with a Glowing Crown. Let's keep moving. And I'm going to sell you for another mana orb. Now we could go fully holy magic stacking, which I'm thinking we're probably going to do. Now I'm going to roll once. I'm going to sell this stuff for now to continue to roll. And that is another Heart Container, another Glowing Crown with another Jin's Lamp. And all this is going to be crazy good value that I do want to grab. But I do still want that flute in so we can genuinely get some block. But with our Rainbow Gooberts, yeah, we should have enough block. I'm going to grab ourselves another freaking Glowing Crown. And unfortunately, I don't think we can sell enough to grab this Jin's Lamp. Yeah, this is going to be a final setup. And what a crazy setup. A ton of value, a super fun game, but we only managed to get 1 Rainbow Goobert. And we probably should have been trying to craft up a Goobert rather than just solely depending on that offering bowl and our presents. But hey, this turned out to be a lot of fun. Can we actually win out? We do have 7 gold left. Let's just waste it rolling. And yeah, let's finally go. Now, can we take on good old King Gooberts? We're going to slow this one down. We're going to begin Chili Gooberts. We do have an insane amount of vulnerability. We're going to be stacking up a lot of max life and block. And this Prismatic Sword is going to be doing crazy damage. This is a 240 DPS Prismatic Sword. It's dealing 166 DPS. With 170 max life gains, or 170 healing per second, with 60 max health gained. Yeah, we didn't really proc our Rainbow Goobert that much, but with this amount of amulets of energy, we could pretty much proc our Jin's Lamp and just stack up a crazy amount of buffs. So we actually end up in the positive with buffs, which is kind of absurd. Yeah, because we do end up with 55 mana per second, because when we actually activate our mana orb, like fully stack it up, each one of these is going to give us a quarter of that mana orb. So we have 6, so we actually end up with positive mana whenever we do activate our mana orbs. But anyways, I'm going to leave it here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope to keep looking for the next one. I'll see you next time. Okay, I decided to go back into the history and try out some other fights to see if we can actually survive for a little bit longer. Can our opponents survive for a little bit longer as we stack up damage on our Prismatic Sword? And that's big old damage, and 286 crit. Not too bad. Okay, we're back in history. We're going to begin a friendly fire. Phoenix. So they're going to have some invulnerability while they're going to resurrect. But can they survive for longer? No, they definitely cannot. We're going to begin a Berserker. They're going to have that Bat Ridge. But can they actually survive going to begin our Prismatic Sword? It's going to be dealing a ton of damage. Some big old damage and smashing. Okay, so we're going to begin a Nocturnal Locklifter healing builds with a lot of scaling damage. They're going to be reducing our healing as well, but yeah, we don't need that. We do lots and lots of damage. Okay, so we're going to begin a Nocturnal Locklifter with a Frostbite Mana Thirst combo. They're going to have a lot of healing. They do get the invulnerability, so this one could actually survive for quite some time. I say that, and that's massive crit damage coming from a Prismatic Sword. Okay, so we're going to begin a Staff of Unhealing Excalibur with some Shellies. So we're going to have tons and tons of healing, but that's some big old damage. Yeah, our build right now is crazy strong with that Prismatic Sword.